Good afternoon. My name is Jessica Still, and I'm a financial analyst at NASA Goddard Space Flight Center. As a financial analyst, my role is to track and manage multi-million-dollar budgets. Financial analysts provide behind-the-scenes support to mission managers, project scientists, and engineers. I assist in the successful development of project submissions from a financial budget and cost estimating standpoint, and assist in finding resolution to any negative cost impacts. Examples of negative cost impacts include work stoppage due to staffing shortages, or what we are experiencing today with the COVID-19 pandemic, software or hardware malfunctions, cost increase in parts, and other elements directly related to the build of the mission. We are an integral piece of the big puzzle that is NASA, and without financial analysts to manage the budget, NASA missions would not reach success. I work closely with other organizations within Goddard, other NASA centers, universities, and contracts. I establish positive working relationships to benefit each mission I work for. There are various levels of financial positions ranging from a financial analyst through the Goddard Chief Financial Officer. In my position, I support a financial manager, and as a financial analyst, the skills that are required are foremost analytics. Having analytical ability is essential. Analytical skills are important because as a financial analyst, you need to be able to analyze the data, identify the problems, investigate issues, and then find a resolution. From there, you need to be able to communicate your findings to your mission manager so that a decision for what needs to be implemented can be made in a timely manner. There are various elements that financial analysts support, such as the budget, analysis, forecasting, validation, math, Excel, and communication. First, we create the budget. We budget for government labor, contractor labor, hardware, software, travel expenses, and other line items. We have a limited budget, so we have to ensure we are staying within schedule and spending within our means. It's not just one thing that we are monitoring. It's the total mission cost, which includes the development, putting the mission together, science, launch vehicle, and post-launch operations. We need to ensure we are monitoring our spending against our original plan. We plan for what and when we are going to spend our budget by month. As we spend, we compare to make sure that what we are actually spending is according to the plan we originally set. If it's not, we provide an explanation to our management as to why we went off track. So for example, if you told your parents you wanted to go buy a pack of gum for $2 and they gave you $10 to cover it, anticipating that they would be receiving $8 back. But then when you got to the store, you decided you also wanted to buy a soda for $3. You've now spent in total $5 compared to the original plan of just $2. When you got home, you would have to let your parents know where the other $3 was spent. In my position, I perform analysis every day. To understand what analysis is, it's the process of breaking down something into its individual parts, to learn what they do and how they relate to one another. Data alone is just facts and figures. Data analysis organizes, interprets, structures, and presents the data into useful information that provides context for the data. We forecast data based on past, current, and projected cost, which helps identify future trends that will have an impact on missions. Looking at historical data allows us to anticipate the potential future cost. When receiving a proposal for a contract, I review and validate the financial data. I research and compare historical data to the proposed rates such as labor rates to understand if the rates are fair and reasonable. I want to ensure the government is not being excessively charged. So for example, you can buy a pack of gum for $2 at store A, but store B has the same pack for $10. You're on a limited budget, so you would want to do your research to purchase the gum at the best rate within your budget. The type of math that I use is general math, such as multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. But I also use advanced math such as percentages, averages, and your basic basic statistics. My work is performed in Excel, but there are times when my calculations are made outside of the software, utilizing mental math. Other features within Excel that I use are pivot tables, graphs, and charts. I have multiple Excel workbooks, and I link them to ensure consistency and accuracy of the data. Using Excel functions, I am able to input data from several sources to calculate and estimate future costs and impact on missions that I support. Communication as a financial analyst is vital. I communicate via presentation of the data to management through PowerPoint, Excel, email, or discussion in a meeting. Overall, I need to clearly articulate with confidence what I am presenting because management is relying on me to know the numbers. There are other systems internal to NASA that financial analysts use, and as an example, there's a system that we transfer funding from one center to another. At Goddard, I work in the Explorers and Heliophysics Projects Division. NASA has launched a series of Explorer spacecraft carrying a wide variety of scientific investigations. It is the longest-running series of spacecraft and has produced highly durable spacecraft. And now that is just my division. There are other divisions within Goddard that do other investigations and missions that are just as incredible. So for us, we have 3 types of missions known as a NASA Small Explorers, NASA Medium Class Explorers, and Mission of Opportunities. They are investigations characterized by definition, development, mission operations, and data analysis costs that range from $60 million to $300 million in total cost to NASA. Punch is an example of a NASA Small Explorers mission, and one that I support. Punch is a mission to better understand how the mass and energy of the sun's corona becomes the solar wind that fills the solar system. 4 suitcase-sized satellites will work together to produce images of the inner solar system around the clock. SphereX is another mission that I support and is an example of a NASA Medium Class Explorers mission. It provides the first all-sky spectral survey. Over a 2-year planned mission, the SphereX Observatory will collect data on more than 300 million galaxies, along with more than 100 million stars in the Milky Way, to explore the origins of the universe. As exciting as it is to work on the projects, like I do, and I love it, there are other opportunities that are just as exciting, such as working in the safety office, security, center operations, public affairs, engineering, and science. You can refer to the NASA website for internship opportunities for high school and college students, and each will identify the required skill sets that are needed. I wish you luck on your future endeavors.